All right, guys. Welcome to the May 2024 results meeting. We're already starting with the clap. You know it's a good month. We're starting off with the clap. So in the beginning of the month, I always go around and ask you guys, okay, what your goals are, right? And I write down your goals, and sometimes it's like, wow, okay, great, because we should have higher goals than normal. So write down everyone's goal, and I add them up, and it said 800,000. I was like, wow, that'd be awesome. And then what do we end up with?
Over 800.
831,000. So that really never happens when we look at our goals because we always want to aim higher, but we actually did it. So it's our best month ever. Last month we did 624,000, so that's over 200,000 more than we did last month. All right, it's a 7th month in a row increasing our sales, and this is our 2nd time over 700,000 and 1st time over 800,000. And do you know when was the last time we did 700,000, which is our best month ever? Last March. Yeah, great job, James. So that's 14 months. So it was a long 14 months to get here, but we went from 700 to 800,000. I just want to show you guys 2 life issues. Okay, we could do a little better there, but I want to show you guys here that this is kind of how from January of last year, how it has looked so far. This was our best month ever in March, and then what happened in April? Yeah, binding authority suspension. So from there on, it just got worse and worse and worse. And then September, we sold 250,000. Our agent of the month sold 30,000 that month. Okay, it's a tough month, right? And then we're on this track, and I just want to show you guys, a lot of times what happens between winners and losers. Right here, when it gets difficult, losers, what do? They quit. Okay, but what do winners do when this happens? Because this always happens in business. This isn't going to be the only time we're going to have a down and up. But what do winners do when they get to here?
Resiliency.
Resiliency, okay. They improve. That's exactly what we had done. And look at where we are now. All right, so we should be really proud of ourselves. It's been a long 14 months. We've gone through so much stuff. And for us to be here, it's a very exciting moment of our agency. And I also want to show you guys our road to 1 million. So our agency started in 2007 in August. And you know how long it took us to get to 100K in sales in a 1 month?
6 years.
6.5 years. 6.5 years of, in the beginning, it's just me trying to sell. Getting to 100,000 was really difficult. Laura, remember when we first sold our 100,000 a month? It was a huge deal for us. And then we finally sold 200,000. That took another 5 years. And we're celebrating at 200,000. And then 300,000, it took us another year and 9 months. 400,000, it took us 1 year and 4 months. To get to 500, it only took us 5 months. To get to 600, it only took 4 months. And then last March, it only took us 1 month to get to 600 to 700. So we were on a crazy trajectory, and then to get from 700 to 800 took us 14 months. So it was a little bit longer, but considering what we went through, for us to bounce back to get to 800,000, it's been a long road to get here. But what's our target? So how many more months do you think it will take us to get to 900 and a million? So that's something I'm excited to find out. Okay, it definitely won't take 6 years. So just want to let you guys know how hard work compounds and things really start working after you really pay your dues. That's the same case with everybody's individual careers and with the business too. All right, so how do we do? Okay, our voicemails over sales ratio did decrease. This is something that we really need to work on. We're just getting more leads. We're just making more calls, but we have to answer phone calls, and that's something that we have new staff members here and in TCO helping us out. So that is something that we want to keep an eye on and show improvements in. We had a Bahamas contest, so congratulations to Jeanette, Lupe, Eva, Jackie, and Iris for joining us for winning that contest during that week. Thank you guys for taking care of the office while I was out. And then we have 3 new teammates joining us. So welcome, Angie, again. So let's give Angie a round of applause with Jasmine and Angelica. And then we had our 5th leadership book review, Ego is the Enemy. And some of the things that we learned from that book review is going to be a big part of the second part of this meeting here. All right. So we're going to go over the winners like we always do. One of the topics we're going to talk about is how to stay winning. Because we are winning right now, but we want to make sure we keep winning. So that's going to be something I want to talk to you guys about. And then I want to give you an alternate world option. So I'm going to give you guys an option to choose this world or the world you live in right now. So we'll go over that at the end of the video. So stay tuned. May 2024, let's get into the most hours worked. So on average, our attendance was 97%. Okay, so we're locked in. Okay, never had our attendance this high. I'm really so proud of you guys and appreciate you guys just putting in the hours, taking your laptops home. This doesn't count the weekends, but after work and stuff like that. I just feel like our work ethic level is the highest it's ever been. I'm really, we wouldn't get to this level without you guys' hard work. So I really want to show appreciation to everybody, but 9 agents over 100%, including Alexis, Eva, Christian, Lupe, Mari, and Jeanette. And then second place, tied Genesis with 110%. Still not first place, Jackie at 110%. And also wanted to give a shout out to the Memorial Day crew. Okay, Jay worked on Memorial Day, Jeanette worked on Memorial Day, Lupe also, and then also Genesis too. So people working even on Memorial Day, that also made a big difference too. So our work ethic is as high as it's ever been. First place finisher for most hours worked goes to, with 111%. So this is her first time ever working the most hours, and she's made a huge difference because this is her 4th month in a row now, over 100%. That has never been her strong suit last year, but this year is totally different. So really proud of her. Most payments made. All right, Janelli with 38, Iris with 65. First place finisher goes to Eva with 149. So that's a big difference there from second to first. 3rd month in a row, more than double the second place. Most anyone this year too, 149. It's actually the second most ever. March of 2023, Genesis took 151. So she's very close to breaking agency records, so great job for her. Most phone calls, Victoria with 681, Christian with 709, and first place goes to, most calls picked up. Eva again with 1,365, more than double second place again too. I mean, we look at the phone stats every day and 70, 60, 50 calls per day. That's something that really adds up, and we really need help with picking up calls. So really want to show appreciation to Eva for her hard work. Most phone hours on the phone, Jeanette with 84 hours. Victoria with 93, and the first place for most hours on the phone, Lupe with 103 hours. That's a lot of hours. This is second most ever. Victoria had 105, so she was 2 hours away from the agency record. So that's a lot of working hard on the phones. Really appreciate her for that. Best month ever. Okay, we have 10 best month evers. So it really explains how our agency as a whole had our best month ever, because we need agents to step up, and these are the agents that really did. Jackie with 34,000. Only her 3rd month, she went from 5K to 27K to 34K. This is her 2nd month in a row, 110% attendance. And just because she kind of sits closer to me, I could tell that she has a lot cooking too. So I'm really excited to see what she's gonna come up with this month. Mari with 40,000. Okay, these two has really taken leaps. 13K, 34K, 40K. 2nd month in a row, BME, 109% attendance, 4th in broker fees, and ultimate team player, just willing to help us with whatever she can and what I ask her to. And training somebody is not easy, and that's something that she's trying her best doing. So I really appreciate her for her hard work and her team attitude. Another person in this room here with 41,000, we have Jamie. Congratulations, Jamie. Okay, so really all I can ask for is just continue to improve, and that's what Jamie is doing, just consistently improving. 2nd month in a row, BME, 95% attendance. I'll just let you guys know that her habits has gotten so much better, just being on time and just her whole activity level. And maybe it was the book, but I really am encouraged to see a change there. And starting this month, bumping up her commission too. And thank you so much for introducing us to Angie. So helping us in so many different ways now, Jamie. I really appreciate you. Christian with 46,000. So Christian, this is his 6th month in a row, best month ever. All right, so that is a record there. Started with us in December, and it's increased his stats every single month. 106% attendance, 2nd in most phone calls, 4th in phone hours. And what more can I ask for? Just getting better ever since the 1st month he started working here. Every single month getting better and better. Very excited for him. And then we have somebody in the 50s here in this room. Let's give it up for Alexis with 53,000. BME for the second month in a row. First time over 50K. 103% attendance, always solid there. Always solid on the calls, fifth. 5 business policies, and had a nice check there with $5,600 in commission. Add that up to his base of $3,000, so that's over $8,600 probably. Earned this year, that's a 100K average, okay? So let's get up for Alexis for just a great monster month. And then we have somebody in their 60s for the first time ever.
Lupe.
We'll get to her. Oh. Let's get up for Genesis. So her best month ever previous was 40K, so she skipped a level and went from 40 to 60. And there's only been 5 agents ever in this agency, or that's actively selling right now, that's ever gone to 60K, and she's one of them now. 110% attendance, worked on Memorial Day. She also made $5,700 in commission. And if you look at the year-to-date sales numbers, she's actually 4th in average sales per month. So she's definitely getting up there as far as numbers. 60K is a huge accomplishment, so really proud of her as well. Another 60K performer here. The huge numbers here. Let's give it up for Lupe with 65K. Lupe also has had her best months ever, every single month ever since she started selling here. 6 months in a row, 108% attendance, worked on Memorial Day, first in phone hours, second in most text messages sent out too, and that earned her $5,600 in commission, add that to her base, over $9,000, so she was 3rd in most income earned last month. So let's get it for Lupe again. Incredible. You could probably check out now. You don't have to wait for that. You don't have to wait for the 4th of July sale now. Just go ahead. All right, and then 65K also. It was only a few $100s off, but let's give it up for Espady. It was only by $700, and year to date she's also 3rd in sales. More on her later. And then also huge numbers here, 90K. Jeanette with 90K. More on her later. Sometimes when you go from vacation, then that month, you kind of have a tough, not a great month, but the month after sometimes too, because you have to rebuild your pipeline there. But to get to 90K, definitely more on Jeanette later. And then Enrique with 92,000. Just unbelievable. Most since Laura back in June of 2023. The record for most sales in a month, you guys know who, obviously it's Laura, but what the number is? 143K. So it's incredible. And Enrique, he says his goal is to get 100K. So just like Jeanette, I'm really excited to see what they're able to put up. Customer service rep of the month. Most tickets completed, Day with 30. Iris was 46. First place goes to Eva with 75 tickets completed.
Yeah. I didn't sleep for the whole month.
Yeah. Eva was selling. So 3rd month in a row now, customer service rep of the month. Most tickets completed, most customer service broker fees, most calls, most payments. So pretty much every category that has to do with customer service, she dominated again. So great job, Eva. Really appreciate your hard work on the customer service side. We've got to take care of our customers. I know these meetings are about sales and a lot of revenue comes from that, but in the long-term growth of our agency, customer service is something that we have to make our agency profitable, and you're definitely helping us out with that. Life Agent of the Month. It wasn't a big life month for us, okay, but we're hitting the numbers. And I'm appreciative of that, okay. Enrique with 1. And the first place finisher, it is a tiebreaker because we went to premium here. And the Life Agent of the Month for May 2024 goes to Iris. Let's give it for Iris. Congratulations.
I'm ready for picture.
Did I email you? All right, great job, Iris. So it's her first time winning this award, so that's a special moment there. And it was the last day of the month. And she issued one, and it got approved the same day. So that was a $792 annual premium policy. And right now she's also, again, a great team player. She's helped out so many, like Day, but now also helping Angelica, and she's getting off to a good start. So that really shows how much of a team player and how patient she is and how valuable she is to our team. All right, and then the Hustle Award here. With 27 of us, it's so competitive, but these are the top 3 Hustle Award categories. Nominees: Christian with his 106 attendance, 2nd phone calls, 4th in phone hours. Jeanette with 109% attendance, fourth in phone calls, third in phone hours. And Victoria with 111% attendance, third in phone calls, second in phone hours. So last month was the first time somebody other than Jackie won for 8 months, and it was Victoria. And this was a close one once again, but the May 2024 Hustle Award winner goes to Victoria. Congratulations. There you go. So for Victoria, okay, I just want to share you guys in December of last year, her attendance was 61%. This month, 111%. Her calls was 300 calls. This month is 682. Hours on the phone, 40. Now it's 93, more than double that. So you could double your production, you could way more than double, well, I don't know how many times, that's 20x your commissions there. So you could double your production, and a lot of things could happen in just 4 months where she is now. I'm so proud of her. And a team full of hard workers, she stood out very closely, but she is the winner of 2 months in a row, let's call it now, our Hustle Awards. Let's get up for Victoria one more time. All right, third most sales. Big number here. It was close. It was only $700 that separated from fourth to third place. But a third place for most sales goes to someone in this room here. Let's get up first, baby. The number I'm really proud of her is 98% attendance. Okay, second in 60 hours on the phone. Her retention is also at 93%. That means her customers stay with her. Okay, it's a big part of how your income is calculated here. So, bless you.
Thank you.
We got a lot of talent in this room, in this agency. But when I say talent, when it comes to insurance sales, Espady is really second to none, and she's always has been, as skilled as a professional insurance sales professional there ever has been. And whenever you have talent, the only thing you need to mix is consistency. And now that she's having that consistency, I'm just so excited to who she has become and who she's going to become. Third in year-to-date sales, she's averaging $55,000 now for the year. Third time over $60K, and she also made $5,700 in commissions. That's over close to $9,000 in income there for this month. And I've always wondered what's going to happen once she starts consistent. And I feel like we're here now, and I can't be more excited about her future moving on forward too. So let's give it up for Espady. Yeah, great job. Second in most sales. So yeah, let's give it up for Jeanette. You know, at the beginning of the month, or maybe the beginning of the month, you know, we had very difficult news, and me and Laura were there. And you know, at that moment there, you know, I'm not thinking like sales at all. I'm just thinking, hope she's okay. She's gonna be okay. You know, very emotional moment for all of us at the agency, and a lot of tears, and it just really wasn't about business at that point. It was just hoping the best for her and her family, and just want her to be okay. There's no right or wrong way to handle news like that, and I just completely stay out of the decision-making process there, or how you want to proceed on processing information like that. And she just told me that she wants to stay busy. And you know, 109% attendance, worked on Memorial Day, fourth in phone hours, third in phone calls, 89% retention, made $6,000 in premium, $9,969 in commission. So she made $13,000 last month. She is the top earner of our agency last month. And you know, you learn a lot. If you work with each other, you know, you learn a lot about each other. Every single month you get new information about each other. And one thing I learned about Jeanette is that she is truly unstoppable. Congrats. And then our agent of the month. All right, so we have Enrique here with 92,000. Incredible numbers now. 9th month in a row he's been in the top 3. He even took a little vacation, okay, during Memorial Day. It's well deserved there. So his attendance was 97%, 14th in phone calls, 7th in phone hours, 16th in closing ratio, 12th in broker fees. Okay, so these numbers don't stand out, but you know what the numbers that do stand out is number 1 in quotes. He quotes more than anybody else in this agency. And then number one in text messages by far. Okay, text message follow-ups. And it's really the business policies this month. 14K, 18K, 2K. That's 34,000 in business policies that helped him get to 92,000 there. During his review, he said, I want to learn how to write bigger commercial policies. And it's great when people say something during the reviews and they follow up with exactly that. So he's won this award 4 times now, but this is the first time winning it this year. $8,000 in commission, so he made $11,000 this month. Congrats to Enrique for having his best month ever. On the same month, our agency had our best month ever. So let's get up for Enrique. All right.
Picture again?
Oh, yeah. And then a hug. Oh, a hug. All right. So great job, guys. We do have a special announcement today, a promotion announcement for a well-deserved promotion. We have our new compliance manager. So this team member has been with us for 8 years. Started with us March of 2016. She's won the 2021 Dedication Award, 2023 DKIA Teammate Award, and someone who just doesn't get enough credit at our agency here. She always has perfect attendance, never gets sick, and has been so adaptable all throughout the years, and just shows so much loyalty, so smart, and really cares about our agency. So I'm not doing this because it's her birthday, but let's give a standing ovation to Yu-chan. So yeah, we just want to share how much I appreciate and take this opportunity to acknowledge her hard work all these years. She just has more responsibilities now as our agency gets bigger and we write more policies, but her job is to make sure everything is accurate. Okay, we learned our lesson kind of by not getting in trouble with carriers now. Okay, that's very important for us. No shortcuts. Okay, agents can't be manipulating anything, so we have to have someone reviewing them. And for us to grow a bigger agency, and frankly, for me to be able to sleep at night, we need to have somebody that I trust review our policies. And the reason for this promotion is really her honesty and her ethics and her integrity, and understanding also carrier guidelines and product knowledge. So with more duties and responsibilities, I want to take this opportunity to align her compensation with the responsibilities that she has now. So it's a promotion that's well-deserved, a little overdue, but I just want you guys to really show appreciation and thank, and also wish her a happy birthday to Yu-chan. So let's get up for Yu-chan one more time. Thank you so much. All right, guys, so now we want to get into the second part of the meeting, is how to stay winning.